late night reads. If anyone comes in and they want to do they want to ask a question or get a reading, they're $10 tonight, just as the night before. We're gonna do air, and fire, earth, and water. Please stop. Stop, please. Stop. Clear my energy here. Please go away. Please. Stay right there, something. Get down. Air signs first, then fire, earth, then water. Hey, how are you? How's your night going? How's my connection? Can you hear me all right? Is it glitchy? Cool. Cool, cool. Just breaking up these cards. We're going to do readings, general readings by the elements, starting with air, then fire, earth, and water. Oh, yeah, I did just start. I tried to come up before, but I connected to my Wi-Fi. Of course, there's no connection. Running this from my hotspot on my phone now, so has a good connection still. Yeah, you too. It's been a minute. Enjoying your post though on Instagram. Listen, TikTok. I did not know that my daughter was using my TikTok. So there's like a bunch of like spammers that follow me or people who like Roblox and stuff like that. So hey, I didn't see you. Hey. So ice bands. Oh no, Lee. Oh, okay, hey Lee. How are you? And so I went on there and I started unfollowing all of them and clearing off everything because she was using my business one. And when I was removing the followers, I was like, wait, I'm almost at 1,000. I should keep them so that way if I get there sooner, I'll be able to go live a lot quicker, and then just attract in the people that I want. So I was like, yeah, I'm keeping them. All right, let's see. Feeling the feels. We're going to get into how you're feeling, feelings you're ignoring, feelings you need to embrace, feelings you should feel more of, and the feelings that you should share with others. I like that. Boundaries, balance. I'll answer personal questions at the end. There are $10 tonight. I'm keeping them. She was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Girl, you have I don't know how many TikTok accounts, and she always gets to 1,000. She can rebuild. She shouldn't have been using it." Thank you. I saw that. I think I appreciate you. We're gonna start with Gemini. I mean, air signs. $100. No, $10. $10 for the question. We're gonna do feeling the feels. Let's get into how we're feeling. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anyone with heavy placements in your chart. How are air signs feeling? Body. Okay, more about this between more at this time. I think there should be showing with people. Come on, I don't like this. All these cards in reverse, air signs. We're not liking how fate is playing out. I think what you're ignoring though is all the incoming energy towards you, be it people from the past, the current people, or whatnot. I feel like we are ignoring it or we're fending it off. We're not feeling adventurous. We're allowing whatever it is we're going through to kind of hold us back here. What we need to be doing more of is focusing, working, producing at this time here. Things that you should share with other people is what you're going through, that you're in conflict about a lot of things, that you're not necessarily ready to do some of the things that they're doing. But a lot of people can give you a lot of advice and insight on life here. So at the end of the day, you're the only one that's holding up your fulfillment all by yourself, allowing this situation, whatever has taken place or whatever is getting ready to occur, to just stop you. You're supposed to keep moving forward. How do you feel right now? You're feeling like things just aren't going in your favor. Like, a lot of you're not focusing because you feel like you're not going to be blessed anyway. Maybe you feel like you're paying karma or in a karmic cycle, and that makes you hesitant because you don't want to bring any more bad luck on you. You don't want everything that you start off with burdens and for you to be stressed out and for them not to work. I think it's time to kind of release those fears and those worries because they're just keeping you down. Just be free. Leave all that sadness. Leave all that doubt. What they're ignoring here. This is Eight of Wands. Reverse feelings that are being ignored. Yeah, that cycle's over. Don't reject your spirituality. Don't follow order. People that are coming towards you here, I feel like they're trying to be fair to you. They have love to you. They're not going to act in a cruel way. You're feeling kind of lost right now, and I feel like being around them will give you a lot of guidance and help you accept what has happened and understanding that you know what, you still have options. You're still here. You can still be excited about life. I think you feel it, but you're allowing yourself to become down. I don't know why there's such a holdback, but you're really recovering. It's almost like you're coming attached to that feeling of waiting and being anxious and excited for what's to come, but you're not jumping out after it, and it's not just going to pull up to shore. You got to go get it. Yeah. There's a lot of heartbreak. I feel you're suffering, but your intuition has already explained to you what's going on. Now, I don't know if you think that you're kind of sugarcoating it or whatnot, but there's something that's coming in that I feel like you're hoping that this is what it is, because that would make the heartbreak a lot better. Well, Spirit's saying it is, even though you feel down and out, I feel like there's something that's telling you this is okay. You're going to benefit more from this. You're going to move on from it with a lot of success, possibly meet someone else or have new supporters come in, or these people will come back and apologize once you're doing better. Don't let people come and put a lot of shame on you here. You have a lot of options. You just kind of have to step up, even if other things didn't work out. There's other things for you to explore that's going to bring you new joy. What should they share with others? What should they share with others? What should we share with others? Yeah, especially if you're hesitant. So if someone's asking you to do something, or if you're talking about moving forward, I feel like people have a lot of sound advice for you, maybe even investments, investing in you, helping you out. I feel like you're hesitant of asking them. You need to let them know what it is you're struggling through, the fear that you're feeling, how there's something you're thinking about doing but not sure. They might give you just what you need, but somebody's waiting to kind of come in and be there for you to assist you. But I feel like you hold back from them, thinking that maybe they want something from you. So maybe if somebody comes in to kind of be a friend, you're like, you want some money? You want to go out? I'll pay for it. You want to go somewhere? You want to come by and chill and talk? Like you're looking to see how you can be the service of them. And they're like, that's great, but that I'm here to do something bigger than that. I'm here to really uplift you, motivate you. This is more than just what you can give me here in the physical. This is about the bond, the connection. And I feel like you're not ready to talk to them and let them in. Maybe still hurt over past issues, but I feel like this could be a rebirth, a reconciliation, a new phase. And you might actually do a lot better. It might be more balanced and more giving here to what it is that you can offer at this time. We got just about every element: earth, water, fire. The only air I'm really seeing is the one of conflict and heartbreak. But it's a lot of holding back within. So maybe we need to speak more. Maybe we need to give more communication to this situation because it's affecting everything. It says ask your angel, so make sure that you're praying. I think you might trust your intuition a whole lot more if you pray. Meditation bringing answers, calm the mind. So it can be kind of chaotic around you where you're not giving yourself enough time to think, and you need to calm your mind. You need to meditate, and you need to ask for things that you want spirit to come in and support you in. Here, I think there's a lot of healing, and they'll help you accept the situation a lot more. So that way you can let go and step into this new calling, this new phase here. There's really no need for you to worry or to be stressed out if you listen to them. So just calm your mind and kind of regroup, kind of reset your chakras here. Bring yourself into balance because I feel like you're overthinking. Air signs, unless you read. Up next is fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cat's back here going crazy. I don't know if y'all heard when I came in. No, not you. I've never known King to be an overthinker. My mind don't do overtime. We had a lot of heavy winds today. Normally we're not affected by it, and thank God the power and stuff is still on. But it did knock out my internet and stuff. It's supposed to be fixed by 7 a.m. I'm hoping they do it earlier, but we'll see. So I'm on my hotspot on my phone, so it's a little glitchy or whatnot. I think it'll be corrected pretty soon here, possibly by that time, more immediate. I just saw the justice card. So, yeah. Yeah, it'll be up soon. But in the meantime, we're just gonna run on this until I run out of data because I don't know how much this going live thing is pulling. Hey, how are you? Be up a little bit. I do go into the store today. Oh, today is 12/12/21. I'm probably gonna do a reading on that later. Quick little read. Good. Yeah, I heard about that. Those tornadoes. So I was hoping that it's not just the weather. It's getting like the backlash from that. I heard that was really bad in Kentucky. So a lot of things going on in the world. We're gonna do some world reads too. I'll keep that up alive. I was gonna start like a series of like pulling by the states just to see what will be happening because a lot of things are shifting, and I was like, this wind is like clearing out a lot of energy today. But we're gonna do like a live, like a world things that people have to worry about, and I'll probably break them up by like north, south, east, west sides of the state, and do like a center, like in the middle. Um, I do remember you. It was kind of hard for me to see because my eyes are kind of bad. So, but I remember you, Deb. How have you been? Fire signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sorry if you felt neglected like I haven't been on. But if you guys follow me on YouTube, tons of videos there for you guys too to watch. There's more coming. I gotta finish up those oracle readings. Let's see. Stop it, Allie. Fire signs. Yes. I was like, I think I remember. I think I did a few reads for you too, huh? Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. How are fire signs feeling at this time? I'm the Virgo. What are they ignoring? What's being ignored? They need to embrace. Leave my offering alone. Got some bread and honey out here for my ancestors. Some water. He already had some of the water. They should feel more. Fire signs should feel more. And what should they share with others? Okay. Okay, fire signs. Hey, how are you? So what we're feeling right now is we're feeling a lot of blessings, a lot of rejuvenations. We know that there's something that's coming in, that there's a shift that I feel that we're very happy about. You know, there's some kind of rise, some kind of blessing that's been put in your favor. Now, I think even though the energy is very well here, what it is you're ignoring is how you're trying to control the situation, really coming in, trying to make things work out and play the way you want to. And instead of letting things just unfold, still being determined, still being powerful, but letting things kind of build themselves together. But it's like, I want this puzzle to look exactly how I'm putting it together here. And I feel like that brings in a lot of agitation here, because I feel like you really should start really doing new things, taking that next step here. And I feel like we're not sure. We're backed by fear. We don't know what decisions we should make for ourselves. We're not sure what is best for us. What we need to embrace is that there could be some people that are returning, maybe people out of guilt. This could even be you if you thought you were taking the easy way out or like a shortcut, realizing that, you know what, we got to go back to the basics. There's some steps that we missed here. You should definitely share with people some of the traumatic things that you've gone through in life, some of the things you've had to deal with in order to get where it is that you are right now. Like, it wasn't easy to meet my blessing. So I feel like you should be more open about that here. And remember, no shortcuts. Don't try to control this. Don't try to control this blessing here. Yeah, possibly some new financial abundance coming in here, love and support, nurturing this. This could be someone either providing for you or you being in that position to do so by yourself. But there is some kind of established wealth that is here, in care and generosity, that's being given towards you. And I feel like previously you've walked away from it and closed out that cycle, and maybe it needed to happen, but it's not done yet as far as your path with these individuals or in this state. You know, don't worry, it'll be okay. But there are people that are watching you, eyeing you, not liking that you're kind of going against what it is they want for you, struggling to kind of release, having a hold on the situation and kind of letting you be free. Stop it. Yo, come on now. He's just laying on me, slowly putting his nails into my leg. Stop. Stop. I should have locked him out. He's about to go out like the other one is. I'm gonna make you go away. I'm trying to be nice by letting you be here. Chill. And just to some music. Lay down. Okay. Sorry, y'all. It's a mountain lion. He think he the king of the jungle. I'm telling you, the other one, Polly, I could talk to him and call him a good boy and stuff, and he'll get all like lovey-dovey with me. I'll call him a good boy, and his eyes will get like low on me. Like, I'm the king of the jungle. What are you talking about, good boy? He don't like that. He bad too. I've been trying to love him more. It's hard. It's being ignored. You got to really start working and manifesting. If you just spend more time in competition and allowing people to come in and drain your energy because they don't support you, it really makes you dwell on kind of taking, like, asserting yourself, having your power, thinking that you control how things are, and you're not acting in the same way that you were before prior to having those conversations with those people. Now I feel like now I feel like you're just kind of allowing yourself to get low. You're not nurturing and feeding what it is you're trying to create anymore, thinking that you know it's going to happen because of the energy I put into it. So I can take a break. And really, what's happening is when you're having difficulties with people, be it towards what it is you're creating or just about life, it's sucking your energy and it's stopping you from producing. So you got to make sure that you don't try to control, and people like that who you have harsh communications with, just kind of distance yourself. This could also be you not speaking with certain people or having energetic conflict with people here too. That's getting in the way of what it is you're trying to manifest because you don't realize it's like a drain out your energy. It's like a leak. Go away. Feelings we need to embrace here. And I feel like it's okay to be unsure here with this Two of Wands. It's okay if you're not sure how to move forward, to kind of halt and think things over. Even though this card is about not having courage, there could be a lot of reason why you're hesitant about the next step forward. And I feel like if you know that you still have to kind of build up your strength here, you have to kind of find some kind of order of how it is you're gonna, dwell amongst others and the boundaries that you need to set. And if you know that you're feeling kind of weak right now, so you don't really want hop back up here, you don't really have the strength that you need to kind of assert yourself. It's okay to take a moment and wait until you're more confident, but make sure that you're working on that. What should be felt more here? The Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's someone that's coming in here. Be mindful of what it is you know about them. They could feel guilty, but they could also come in and start doing little digs at you and try to tell you faults that you have about yourself here. And you guys are definitely at different levels. So when you get upset, yours will come down a lot more stricter. You could really like cut people off. And if someone comes at you the wrong way, even though they're guilty, I feel like you could be upset. But if you trust your intuition, pay attention, this person is working on making amends. Maybe their energy isn't right. Maybe they have some pride issues. Maybe they're known to be kind of bitter, especially when they're in the wrong. But just try to listen to the backtrack, the reason why they're in front of you to begin with, why this is happening. There's some guilt there, and trust your intuition about how close you should let them back in. You know, see through it, listen. What needs to be shared with others? What needs to be shared with others here with the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, I feel like people show you a lot of love and they want to know what's going on here with you and why you might bottle yourself up or not really let people in. And I feel like you've been waiting on people to come in, waiting to kind of tell your story, waiting to get some kind of just due for what it is you've been through. But I feel like when it comes, you don't recognize them as opportunities. You're still stuck in the sorrow of it or what didn't work out. You haven't moved on yet, but you're waiting on it to mean something here. And I feel like you need to be very honest with people. You'll get a lot of stability. So don't worry about being judged by others because you're not perfect here. Um, at the end of the day, a lot of people have had heartbreak, and I feel like you separated from it, and that's like the next step of like healing, letting people know like I still suffer through this. You know, it's still stuck. It's still something that I battle with. I've disconnected, but things haven't necessarily gotten better. Sometimes people need to hear that as well because it's truth and it's honest and it brings in a lot of clarity. And it's about things that you've been struggling with and keeping to yourself that finally gets to like release, finally gets to purge out, and you get a lot of success and you move on. More people looking at you, new opportunities, more partnerships. It's not a block in your energy anymore. How's the music, you guys? Is it too loud? Appreciate all of you guys in here. 10 of you guys. Welcome. Wherever you're watching me from, make sure you like and support whatever platform you're on. You can catch more of my videos. It's greatly appreciated. Success. Success is guaranteed to you. I think that's the energy that you're feeling here. Romance, good success in love too, as well. So I feel like your partnerships could also be blooming and you could also be having some kind of success. It's about compromise and balance. You'll definitely see a lot of this a year from now. The stability that I'm talking about, it'll come in perfect timing. It's just not the right time now if you're wondering where it's at. It says wait for that clarity. It's unlikely, I feel, that you're going to miss it. And whatever you were worried about, whatever you're concerned, what was on your mind, that fear that you're dealing with right now, it's unlikely. So chill out. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love when he does it at the end. It's like he must have been making a lot of good money. He must have been like, people just love hearing me sing. And I'm having a good time with all this money. So he's just going to say anything on the track. And that's where that ay, 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 ay comes from. I was like, what the heck is this? Did he really sing that? He was making a lot of money, y'all. Life was good. Let's stop. Let's see. Flip it over already. No. Play side two. He was making a lot of good money. That's what I was like. I want to make money like Marvin. Start doing weird stuff. I want to make money like Marvin. How's that, guys? Keep in mind, I got the body. My eyes are the ones that see my soul. People, I need to get the channel. We're going into earth signs and then it's water. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You better chill out. Feels I'm feeling. Show me what are earth signs feeling. So he's up. So this should be a good reading. I need you to chill or I'm gonna kick you out. I'm gonna kick you out. Cutie. He's so cute. Oh, it's a baby. Alright. We'll be alright. I promise. Stay right here. Stay right here. Alright, earth signs. Aw. Yeah. You mean like what's going on with Facebook? Raccoon is cute. He is like a raccoon. Sometimes they're like mice. They look like little rodents. My sister was like, she came over here. She was like, you got like rats, like huge rats. And they do look like rats when they're like laying down and their tails are out. Hmm. Say thank you. See, I'm about to get locked out the room. Go away though. Got my hair all over me. You saying that makes me think of like the 70s when they had those old school cars. Was it not the 70s? It had to be like, is it the 30s, the 40s? Whichever ones where the girls wore those poodle dresses. I think it's the 50s. It's crazy. I gave them a bath yesterday, last night. They was upset, but they was alright. He did better. He always does better. The other one wasn't having it. Swaddled them up in a towel and cuddled them and dried them off so they barely had like any water to shake off. Listen, yo, go away. Go. Don't come back. Go. If it was easy for me to get up, he'd be out of here. Go away. Go. He's still sneaking around. So cool. Makes me want a milkshake. All right, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what feelings you guys are feeling right now. Is there a lot of baby blue ones? Red ones. Hilarious. Hilarious. They're so good. How's the food? Her earth signs feeling. Are they ignoring? I want some soul food too. I feel like they got some good food. There's still more earth signs that I feel you wish that you're getting from the past. That makes me hungry. That you're not getting, and that's why you don't feel fulfilled. But I feel like all the energies that you would hope is there, even if you're missing out on a certain person or if someone doesn't value it the same or has to leave. I feel like there's order in that. And that's other people, kind of over abusing their power, putting themselves at a higher pedestal than they actually are. But I feel like where you are right now, how you're currently feeling is very blessed. Like things are finally picking up and things are finally rolling. You're getting out of that storm. But I do feel like you're a tad bit restless and worried because I think you might feel like there's going to be another storm that's going to kind of get in the way of this success. Even though things are worried, it's like, oh, is it really worried? You're trying to babysit it all the way through, waiting on change to happen so you can be happy, so you can escape negative energies, people who play dirty, people who lie, maybe somebody who came in and betrayed you in a sneaky way, involved with other people, and really they didn't care about anybody that was involved. I think you're still kind of worried about that, trying to get away from it because you made a decision to kind of cut someone off based off of what you found out and to really start focusing on yourself and moving forward. And it's been great thus far. So I think you're worried, just like, is it gonna something gonna happen? Is this person gonna come back? Am I gonna find this again? You know, you're ignoring like these new partnerships that you're in that's working well, and almost because you're not aware of it and because you're ignoring how great these are, you're not necessarily taking the action that you used to take. So when you communicate with people, I think it may be kind of difficult to communicate, but you're holding yourself back on your creativity and taking some initiative and starting new things, and that's why it's kind of difficult for them to get on board with you here. No, it's this one. Feelings that you need to embrace. It's okay to focus that you still need to heal. Thank you. My owls in there. You can't really see her because I put my boxes in here. I need to take one out, but I like them being in there together. The little owl. Got that from the Eagle, by the way. I got the cage from her. I was begging for that cage for a long time. There's still this terrarium house that I want that she's gonna give to me one day. It's in my. I did a quote that says "I'm of a stable mind" or something like that, and it's the picture of the magician in the little house. That's the one I want. She won't give it to me. She was mad I took pictures in it and made it all pretty. Feelings you need to embrace. So it's okay if you're not completely healed from a situation yet here, Taurus. I think there's a situation that you wanted to kind of take place, but it was like it just isn't the right time. We just don't flow together. Maybe I feel like you're producing and you're powerful, but someone else almost attacks you for it, or they come and demand more out of you. Like, well, if you're so great and if you can if everything you touch grows and is beautiful, then do this and do that. Or you think you know everything, well, do this. I know a little bit too. Like somebody that just always wants to challenge your position. It's okay to be like, we just don't flow. Sad, but I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You're not really going to affect me. You're not going to confuse me like you're trying to do. I think you're trying to put me in my head and make me stop. And I just don't think we should work together anymore. And that's been a decision that you've been ignoring. But I think you fantasize about finally like stepping away from them and being like, forget this because you're very aware of yourself and of your journey and you like to be very free, not the cage bird. You like to be very free in what it is you do. It makes you more confident that way. And you know that if you assert yourself, you can close out this cycle and just let go of this stress is only around me because I'm allowing it to be around me right now. And I don't want to be mean and hurt your feelings and cut you off, but that's what we're coming to. That's what I feel like that's what you need to embrace more of. Not letting somebody trap your mind. And they're not anyway, but just dealing with them. Embrace more of that feeling of just kind of cutting them loose and doing what you want to do anyway. What you need to feel more? We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's not only is it the feeling that you need to embrace here, kind of saying forget this and cutting off this individual, but you also need to walk away from them. You need to think more of leaving the past and going into something new and working and putting all of your efforts there. Welcome. I appreciate you. Well, welcome putting be open to putting all of your efforts there and whatever decision that you make standing on it and making that be firm, and just kind of moving forward. I feel like you have enough information to kind of make that decision and maybe something is getting ready to happen that you just can't ignore, and that idea of just kind of washing your hands of this situation should be very prime at this time, and you should continue to focus on this new journey, focus on whatever job or career you're in or going to school. That's going to benefit you more than this situation is, because this is all emotional, with these energies being in like a battle with you because they're jealous, because you're standing in your power and it intimidates them in a way. So they have to confuse you to me, like, who are you to say that you're all of this? Okay, you do this, we'll do this then. What about you don't know everything? It's like, I didn't say I knew everything. I just work well with what's around me, and I'm doing good here. What's wrong with that? Okay. The feelings you should share with others. We have the hangman in reverse. I think it's time to let people know how enlightened you are. It's time to move forward. You've taken your time and haven't necessarily taken off in certain things that you could have. You waited for a while and now you have this enlightenment where you can move forward. I feel like in the past, the reason why you held yourself in suspense was because you were looking for some kind of stability or noticed that you weren't as stable or didn't have that stable relationship with others, be it a romantic or family or whatnot, to really do what it is you needed to do. So it took you time to kind of build your independence here. Again, another card about being aware. That fool is, I'm aware of myself. This card is like, I did this myself. I'm independent and I'm aware of everything that's around me, why it grows the way it does. You had to work and build on this, and once you reach that enlightenment, that self awareness here, you know, that's how you were able to move forward. You can encourage a lot of people, and it almost is a great release for you. Kind of gets that burden off your back, just being able to speak it out and share it with someone else. It's like, ooh, now I can put this to bed and move over freely because I'm not just holding it. And it helps a bunch of other people, and you feel that energetic rise. It's a positive feeling here. A time when you had to be very clear and walk away from your emotions and decide to move on, even though it stressed you out. You put yourself through that storm. It was overwhelmed. Possibly you couldn't work and things started kind of going all over the place because of something that you wanted, something that you desired. And it almost made it where you couldn't handle or maintain life. And it ended up coming from someone that you didn't expect, maybe a lover who actually came in and caused you all kinds of issues, tower situations, took away from your success, made you not be fulfilled. And someone sat back watching, reaping, like being happy to see you in pain, getting involved in something that was attached to people who had horrible friends around them, brought you in horrible situations that you couldn't let go of. It's okay to share that with people, release it. What do we have here for Taurus? You lay back down. Lay back down. Finally laying by my feet. What else do we have for Taurus? Sticky, sticky. Earth signs, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Heavy placements, Earth signs, for their feelings. For their feelings. Romance. So this could be involving a romantic situation. That could be something that's on the horizon for you here. We have improving health, so definitely, I feel like that's, feeling more rejuvenated, more in your feelings if you were sick or under the weather coming out of that. We have success here and forgiveness, so kind of forgive the past, and we have yes. So this new gains that you have, this new success, it's like, yeah, things are balancing out the way it's supposed to because you took the the break that you need to take because you did the work. You know, anything that you felt in the past, possibly involving a romance, I feel like you're forgiving it. Yay! And oh, I missed this 223 now for me, but yay. But yeah, this could be a romance blooming here for you. If it is a romance that you're getting into, yeah, it says in the near future, make sure you get more information. You want to know this person, especially if it's feeling like you have this strong attachment towards them. You want to be talking to them. You want to know who this person is because we don't want to get back into another situation. But success in life, it's time for that. It is. Everything is balancing out. Don't get discouraged. Don't worry anymore. Get some nice sleep. Allow yourself to sleep comfortably, so you can show up better to work. Um, we can do it the next slide. Yeah, I might do two lives in a day. Maybe the world can be in the middle. I want to do it when everyone will get on or be here, but it'll probably be a little bit earlier, and then we'll do our regular late nights. I don't know, probably not tomorrow. Maybe Monday evening around like 5. So far, I have one appointment for Monday, so and that's early kind of mid afternoon. So we should be able to do it Monday, but tomorrow it'll be a busy day. I might get out there about I might get there about 12:30 tomorrow. Yeah, I'll get there about 12:30 and start my read at like 1. I might be at the store till about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Depends on how busy I am. Good. Little girl's at the grandparents right now. I miss her. But she's fun. She's having fun. Everyone's good. Mr. TAK is good. Everyone's doing all right. Cats are okay. My cat that was stuck in the tree is out the tree. The fire department came today. When they came, she was gone. I figured she would because it was so windy. I don't know where she's at now. Yes, you can. I'll be doing questions at the end. I'm just about to do our water signs and then we're done. Questions are $10. TAK317 is the Cash App. At the Aries Knowing is PayPal. I know, and I've been waiting on her to come down. It's been such a long time. She hasn't ate, but I didn't know she was up there until like after she had been up there for like going on the third day, because I thought she was like in the neighbor's backyard. But then finally, I just looked up and one night, and I saw something in the tree, and it looked like a huge nest. And I'm like, okay. I was like, tomorrow when I go out, I'm gonna look again. And I looked, and it was her. And then she started crying again. So I don't know what my baby is, but I pray she's all right and she can come on and bring her behind on in the house so I can make her warm and give her love. High water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anyone with heavy placements in their chart. Yeah, I have. No, my cats. Yeah, my 3 little babies. The last little bit of Luna. But no, I'm not talking about my child. Her butt was in that trap. Like, girl, you better jump, and I just catch her. Thank you. All right, water signs. Oh, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see I got one notification. I'll check it here shortly, guys. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What are water signs feeling, spirit? Not the mind, not the body. My eyes have been just to my soul. Please allow me to the channel. What are water signs feeling? at this time is being felt by them. Please stop. Don't. What are water signs ignoring? Lay down, no. What are water signs ignoring? The feelings that our water signs need to embrace. I didn't ask you up here for that, yo. What should they share with others? What should be shared with others here? Okay, so water signs, you're not feeling like you have enough to go around right now. There's still some struggles that you have to kind of maintain. So, especially when it comes to like finances, making sure you're really comfortable in your life, I think you're still trying to reach some kind of balance. So, you don't really have enough to kind of give out to other people here. I feel like what you're ignoring is some issues that you have with other people when it comes to communicating or getting on the same page. I feel like it could be kind of difficult, or there could be people that you're kind of broken away from here. I think the feelings that you need to embrace is kind of moving forward and kind of taking action with what it is that you know when using your voice and being very swift, especially when it comes to partnerships, kind of showing that you can grow and you can elevate here. Um, if you're feeling kind of a release in the mind where you're not worried, definitely embrace that because it's going to help give you clarity and help you kind of be more triumphant and moving forward and making things happen for you. And things you need to share with others is like, yeah, you know what, when you're not focused on the right things and you're trying to make things happen there, they won't produce much for you. And I feel like realizing that maybe you were investing in the wrong thing for such a long time and you've now found some kind of redirection is how you're able to come in and change your life, letting them know how encouraged and empowered you feel and how you're not doing things that you used to do anymore. And speak only that. Speak only blessings over yourself. What are they feeling here? Yeah, and I feel like you could still just be trying to find yourself here before you're really ready to kind of come together with another individual here. Yeah, you're still kind of recovering here within your foundation, and things are still overwhelming. So I feel like you can't necessarily choose love in the way that you would like to choose love right now here, Gemini energy. There could still be something that you're healing from, be it like a separation, and still trying to recover your foundation from that, or just not really being prepared for love. I feel like there could be another energy around you, possibly fire energy, someone who kind of looks kind of at you like kind of, a little upset that you're not more stable and where you need to be here. But stay very strong in yourself. Don't allow yourself to go back in and be tempted to anyone kind of judging you, be it a female or whatnot, judging you. Stay strong, because I feel like that could bring back in some negative tendencies. Hey, chill out. Chill. You're going to be up here. Chill. Sit. Sit down. Sit down and chill out. Or get down. Get your hair all over here anyway. Go away. And don't come back over here. Sorry, guys. Okay. No. Feelings are water signs need to ignore. I'm sorry. Two cats and one raccoon. I don't know. I want a raccoon. You saying that so much, I might find a friend outside. What are they ignoring? I think you have issues with people here, and I think they've extended out some kind of olive branch here to you here. It took a lot of courage for them to do that, and I feel like you're still kind of combative with them, or still don't feel like they understand you. There's some kind of disconnect, but I feel like maybe we need to kind of face some truths, or if there's something that kind of needs to be said where you kind of put your foot down, it's time to find that courage to do so here. I feel like you kind of ignored or kind of had opportunities in the past where you could have healed this situation and you've refused to. And I feel like because you said no, like I'm not giving you something tangible, I'm not gifting you, or I don't see the potential in what it is I'm giving to you, that can kind of cause things to be off. If you say no, I feel like that could be something that you're at risk of, missing out on an opportunity or having a situation that is unhealed. But that's what needs to be done. I feel like all in all, despite what the outcome is, you need to speak and make your decision. especially when you have those opportunities too. I don't care how good you all are doing, if you're on good terms and or bad terms, it needs to be said. And I think you may kind of hesitate a little bit to say it when things are going good, you know? And then if you hesitate to say it, that's when you all eventually start to clash. So when the bond is strong, when you feel like you have some kind of understanding, that's when you deliver your decision on the situation. They really do. They love just being, let me pet Polly, okay? And Ollie's right in front of me, trying to get my hand. It's ridiculous. Or like when I'm sleeping, trying to wake me up so I can pet them. And it's like, look, if you want to come here and cuddle, fine. But no. Like I have a picture of all three of them. He's laying on my back, and the other two are cuddled up next to me. He snuck his little butt back up here. Feelings that our water signs need to embrace. The Knight of Swords, what needs to be embraced here. Appreciate all 13 of you in here. Somehow I knew it was 13. Welcome. Yeah, especially if someone feels like they can make a lot of control because they feel like they have more assets, or they feel like they know that you have something and they feel entitled to it. I feel like they could be very cutthroat with you, but at the same time, it's okay that you challenge them and you say no, even if you feel like they have more power. I feel like at the end of the day, you both have stake in this. And it's okay for you to finally stand up to those energies here, because I feel like there will be new communication that'll come in. And if you don't trust your intuition and you allow yourself to be held back and trapped into being combative and arguing with those energies, it almost makes it where you're in a fight forever, but they still have all the control. So I think you need to start kind of rising above that, listening to your intuition and not falling into those traps, because that's how this person has a hold on it, has a hold on you and what it is you have. If they want something from you, with it being a pinnacle, it could be money, it could be assets, a foundation. They could feel like you owe them something. Feelings you should feel more of here. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse here. So this is freedom. I feel like you've been anticipating something to happen. And because you've been anticipating for something to happen, and you've been kind of lost, really overthinking it, not sure how it is you should move forward, really isolating yourself, feeling very lonely, or like you need to be by yourself and not getting anywhere with it. And I feel like you don't have to worry about that anymore. If you just kind of release and let it go, I don't think it's gonna happen the way you think that it is. I think a lot of people like to gaslight you here. They try to hold on to you in a negative sense because they rejoice in seeing you come down or having negative situations with you. And I feel like there's been an ending to this. It's been a very painful and a very difficult one, but it is now over and you can experience some relief. Again, here with the a difficult one, there's some heartbreak, but I feel like now you're trying to see how you should move forward. Could be kind of confused, but I feel like if you were trying to fix it in the past or trying to decide how it is you've come forward, how would if you're trying to fix anything from the past or trying to choose how you should move forward in those situations, you finally decided to kind of walk away and leave those, really kind of trust your instinct for what is to come, and somehow you found yourself in another partnership and or connection here where there could be some unhappy feelings, some instability there, but I feel like the bond is tight. Otis writing, guys, the best is Otis is up next. I've had cats that are respectful and they know not to put their nails out when they're walking over you. I feel like my cats do it on purpose just to be disrespectful, to be assholes. Amazon. I'll send you the link to it. Are you able to hear me? I don't have a little thing in front of it. Look, I'm gonna like throw you somewhere. Go away. He feels like a teddy bear because of his bath. No, 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 no. They all feel really soft. All right, water signs. What you need to share with others. Go away from me. Yeah. I think it was difficult it was a difficult time. You were really trying to make something happen, really working with what you've had to try to manifest something. And no matter how hard you tried, it's like it wasn't benefiting you. Whatever you were putting in wasn't coming back anywhere. And I feel like it was tough for you to kind of let that go and to kind of give up. And I feel like as you move forward, you still kind of hold it with you a little bit. But I felt like you were almost addicted to continue to try because you wanted it so bad, but nothing you were doing was working. I felt like you were in a lot of pain. You found some independence from that and able to move forward, new stability, new awareness of what's going on, but you really have to find your strength and pull yourself up. This wasn't anything that was easy for you. It wasn't handed to you. Spirit didn't come in and just heal you like that. They made you go through it, and you had to keep hitting your head and hitting your head before you finally were able to kind of move forward and adjust to kind of being independent and on your own. And with that, things started to pick up for you. New energy started to come in where you started to feel a little bit better. You started to be more uplifted. Almost it's just rapidly, I feel, and that allows you to finally release that situation. You know, realizing that this is how things are now. You can't offer to that anymore. You've offered all you could and it wasn't accepted. It still didn't fix the situation and make it any more stable. And I feel like where we are now is like it's just how things have to be. Like you're finding understanding in it. No matter how difficult it was a growth that you need to experience here. A lot of new gains are coming to you, and you don't have to offer give it to anyone. He's under the chair now. How are water signs feeling? All I see is his tail sticking out. Can we still hear the music, guys? Within the next few months, things should be getting a lot more grander for you. You should be able to see a clear path of direction, money coming in, really looking nice for you. So maybe you'll get like a large lump sum, but you can really see where you're headed here in the next few months, how things could grow. It says don't stop. Don't stop. Keep moving forward. Keep your eye on the prize here. Any fears that you're having that you're worried about it isn't going to happen. Just make sure you communicate clearly what needs to be said, and that's all you need to do. Don't worry about it turning left. Just know what it is you want to say, how it needs to be said, the truth of the matter here. Yeah, we got unlikely again. Just trust your intuition. It'll be in perfect timing as long as you follow your instinct and don't stress or overthink anything and just do what your first mind tells you. Don't like spaz out, but your first mind is telling you this is the answer, tap in on it. Wait for clarity, don't rush. $10. Appreciate you. So that's what we have, water signs. Sorry, all the interruptions with the cat and everything. And then the music change. All right, I know I got a PayPal, so I'm about to check and see who wants reads. If you guys follow me on YouTube, I will be finishing the oracle reads. I might do if I don't. We'll see. I don't know if I'll do one tonight. I need to go to sleep, but I'll probably do one tomorrow before I hop on live. We might have a live tomorrow night too. If we have a live tomorrow night, they'll definitely be uploading it on there beforehand. But that's also assuming that my internet's back. It should be back by 7 a.m. That's what they said. I even double checked with them. I text the number like, what's going on, guys? I see you, Stephanie. What's your date of birth? Yes, I possibly am. Have a good night. You're so welcome. Good night. I'll talk to you later. I probably did. Let me check in a minute. I'm looking at my PayPal now because that was the first notification. Stephanie, let me know when your birthday is, hon. I don't see anything, Lee. Did you PayPal or Cash at me? Okay. I'll see you next time. Come back. Okay, I'll see you next time. Well, no, I did. Oh no, you're not Stephanie. That was the other day, maybe. That was the other day. Sorry. Maybe you updated slow. That was you, Lee. I'm sorry. That was a couple days ago. I don't know. I wonder why it showed up like that. I clicked on the notification, and that's the one that showed me. What question do you have for me, Lee? I wonder why they do that one there. 15 of you guys in here. Welcome. Okay. Using Eterno. Got you. Day 26. Messages from this divine masculine. This divine masculine I just share with him at this time. Energy with this divine masculine. Just share with his. Daddy's coming. Fire energy, Leo energy here. I have the sun out here. I feel with the sun is like Leo energy. That he's coming, that he's taking action, that he isn't sitting, that he knows where it is he's going. Yes, he's making plans. He's very stressed out and burdens. He's carrying a lot on his back, but he will do it. He feels like he hasn't been happy because he's been cheating himself and not being honest, and it's something that he can't ignore. He's shut down to the point where he's not open to any kind of new fulfillment. Look at my cat going crazy. He's not open into any apologies and starting anything new or any other cup of love or advice. He's not open to anything like that right now. He feels like he knows exactly where his fault is and exactly why he isn't happy in his life right now. And because he's made this realization, leave my bread alone, because he's made this realization about the situation, he it's a sudden shock and a sudden change that he's going to be there for. There's going to be a shift. I have to do something about it now, and this is my fault, and I'm unhappy, and it's because of me. So let me go in swiftly here to take care of this, bruh. You just swipe the bread down off the plate. Sorry, I had honey on the plate, and I didn't want to get it on my cards. What does he need Lee to do? What does the divine masculine need Lee to do? Don't try to control this. Don't try to do what you always don't try to do always what it is you need to do in this situation. He already knows that you're upset with the instability of the situation or how it's not looking like how we can't just be. But don't try to control it. Don't try to play your hand in it. Just let him kind of take the lead a little bit here. Let your pride go down, and he knows that you're hurt in this situation. You both have been hurt in this situation, but there's a passion that's bringing him in, and it could be overwhelming at the time, but if there's work and time and attention put into it, it can be recovered, and possibly hear how it is you're feeling more so, and see where they can help you out at certain things that they acted like they didn't know or weren't aware of. They actually do know. They're coming in a little wounded, not sure if it's going to help or not, trying to gain their strength, but they know that they have to do this to right this wrong, and they know that you're going to hold them accountable. You could have a protector around you, someone who would be kind of protective over you, be it whether he knows this person or not. He may know that this person is a friend of yours and gives you advice, or he's assuming that you have one and that you talk to and spend your time when they're not around in their absence. And he feels like that person's going to make you stand true to your boundaries, you know, hold them accountable. And he's a little bit intimidated by that energy because he doesn't know if he can handle it because he just wants to get in so bad, but the situation isn't over. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. There are a lot of unhealthy things that was going through that you all had, and in order to break those, it ended up changing the situation for the better. Like in order to break these bonds, these chains that we have with each other, this horrible situation has to happen. This horrible change, or maybe he had to lie his way out of it, or maybe he was looked at as a liar, and you didn't trust anything that was being said, any reaction, any response that he would have had. He could have stopped it. Maybe there was something he could have done to stop it. It involves other people, a caring woman, a nurturing woman. This could also be your energy here. I feel like you possibly even knowing their situation, you still accommodated it, but kept secrets that you felt like you weren't being chosen, causing you a lot of stress because they made you a lot of happiness, intimacy. I'm seeing with this card, possibly, or strong attraction, and you all haven't had that for a minute. Any questions for you, Lee? Is there something else you need from him? He's coming soon. He's coming soon. You should be hearing something very soon. He's been very slow. He doesn't know if you're going to be very quick to respond. I don't know. Let me know if you already heard from this individual. I don't know if you're going to be too quick to respond back to them. They don't know if it's going to help, but it's going to be super quick. How does it run my situation? How do you see this? Something that he would never be able to allow in. Was very strict. He saw the abundance of it, how it could shift and change things, but he just wasn't allowing himself to be carefree. So he was restricted. He put mental restrictions on himself going in, being very controlled from the very beginning. So it's like, you know what, this could never happen. I can never be for whatever reason. I'm too afraid to kind of go in and just leap and make this huge change in my life. And no matter what should happen, how I should feel, know this, you're not doing this. And there was tons of opportunity that was there, but because he wasn't on board, that's why it didn't grow. He wanted what you were offering, but not completely. And that's why the ending was horrible, and he was worried about it when it was coming. Like he knew what he had to do to stop it, but because he didn't, it ended the way that he did, and he hasn't talked to you in a long time, and that's what he gets, losing out on happiness. Readings tonight are $10. Cash App is TAK317. PayPal is at the Aries Knowing. I'd be happy to answer that for you. That's how he viewed it. He viewed it that like he kind of held it up. He restricted it. It didn't matter how beautiful it was, whatever should happen. He had told himself very early on, this is something you cannot do. This is something that's down here. Got to keep it under wraps. And because of that, that's why I couldn't really bloom. But you were overly thought of. The situation, the relationship, always on his mind. It didn't matter what he was doing, how busy it looked like he was. Um, you were on his mind, and he was always being guided there, but he caged it. Just like with this judgment card, keeping it caged, keeping it. It's almost like smoke being like, what's that word when you suffocate like a candle? But yeah, it was just being held down. And then when he thinks about you, he puts you in a cage, which could have a lot to do with the relationship. If you felt like you were caged in or really restricted, it's because that's where he felt you were safest, where it was more protected. He's gonna trust his intuition though and try to reach out to you and make some kind of amends. If you haven't heard anything yet, Leah's coming super quick. This could be in the past, this could be, but this is coming now in the energy, this person. So they started off here, King of Wands, followed by the Two of Wands, making a decision for self movement. When I ask when should they come in, I get the Justice card, which is the card for immediate, and then we have the Eight of Wands. So we know that's communication coming in quick, new talks, travel even. Nine of Wands out here. The only thing that's giving him a little bit of fear, that's making him agitated, but that's when he's at the door, is how high are the gates? See your candle out here? It's the most beautiful. And your little thingy. I love it. No, I won't be concerned about it. I feel like at the end of the day, when this person comes back in, you've already walked away. You've already walked away and decided that you're moving on from this. I feel like you're going to already know that you don't want to reconnect with them, but you might hold off on telling them because you don't want to hold their feelings, but it hurt their feelings. But it's not anything that you're going to be thinking about like later on, because you're like, I already handled this. I'm ignoring you right now. I don't want to let you down right now. They're wondering. They start to wonder. They keep an eye on you to see what's going to happen. And I feel like you want to be very friendly with them, but you also don't want to accept anything from them. You don't want to give to them anymore. It's like, I'm not coming in to keep this relationship going. I'm not doing that. I can be nice and friendly to you, but I'm not about to give back into this anymore. So I think that's where you're at. I'm like, yeah, this was dirty. I've healed. Going back in this, what kind of conflict am I walking into now? Am I walking back into strife? That's not best for me. It's not even that I'm news and not even know it was just going at the time, and when them still down, your feelings are passively feelings just kind of say, oh, we're done. I have this opportunity. I'm taking a real heal. This is like the last bit of closure that I need. So I'm going to rest and make sure that I think got my decision, I'm at peace with it, and I think I do want to move forward. Him even coming back in, offering you an apology, letting you know that now he wants to commit towards you and be here with you. Instead of making you feel good and motivated, it's almost like a roadblock in the way. It almost makes you feel like all the independence that you fought to kind of be from this situation is being challenged, and you feel yourself losing it, and you're not happy for that to come in. And they don't, and you feel like they don't support you. And I feel like they may not be completely happy either or the friendship that you're offering, or when you break it to you that you don't want this, they might not take it anyway. But feel it's new information, so help them in their healing, and you'll start a lot better. You're just mad at how much they made you wait on the situation, how much you put yourself back for this situation. It's a minute for you to heal that, and then they're gonna come back in toward you, waiting, but still defensive with you at the same time. But because they want it, we're just supposed to put an ending to the past and move forward. Mm, you're gonna move on a lot better, but be not together. So that's a whole deck for you to what he has to say. So we were, I think you just moved on. I think you might just be a little hesitant to kind of break the news to this person. They come in really heavy. They want you now. You're like, I really walked away already. It makes me anxious. I have those old feelings again. I don't want to go back. I want to keep going. It was you should let me get used to you not in there. I used to it. To be the thing. You should try it. You don't have to feel them. It's just there are feelings that are there that you don't like that you could do without. Appreciate all 21 of you guys in here. Please sure that you follow or subscribe wherever you're watching me from. If you have the ability to like, please like or give me any little gifts or something to kind of support me. I appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. How you feeling? I don't think I have any more. I don't think I have more reads coming through yet. I don't see any here. So we're gonna close this out with some oracle cards. I hope you all enjoy them. Catch the replay, get the general read I did for the elements if you're interested. Follow me at, I'm pretty sure I post all my videos I put on YouTube everywhere. So find your sign and comment to me. Let me know how those feel for you. We have a new batch of those things. I need to get me another battery for my camera because I can possibly do like 6 times everything dies. So give me another battery so I can kind of keep recording. And yeah, so, and yeah. Whatever I'm saying, whatever I'm saying. It's freezing. We run a little later. I'm just gonna order our oracle cards tonight. Let me know if it's better. Our oracle cards tonight is going to be the empathic, and then we're going to hop off because I think I'm going to lose internet. You're shining cute, thing. You're so cute. Get down. Don't get back up here. I'm ending it, and then we can go cuddle. Go night night. I'm hungry. I could make me some cereal. Oh, and he has got his little tail anyway. Not that I'm not to myself. Please allow me to be found. Only I probably freeze because I cooked something. Loading. Am I frozen still? I'm still frozen. Stop. Er, okay. Hopefully you can still hear me. I'll go ahead and do some quick rules here. The impact here for fire element. Okay, cool. Thank you for sending me that. Earth element. Earth element. Air element. Okay, guys, so we have for the fire element here right now for your drive, motivation, willpower. It's about the story that you're writing on your writing for yourself, how it is your life is gonna go. So everything that you do, every choice that you make is like building your story, telling things about you and your life, whatever legacy you leave behind. So be mindful of that as you make decisions and then move ahead. When it comes to your relationships, your partnership, water element, I feel like we're thinking a lot of things and not putting a lot of emotions into it. Emotions that we put in are possibly given to ourselves or given too late because we spend a lot of times in our head about the situation and not pouring a lot. Instead of being wound up in thought, try to focus on how it is you feel and give those relationships, give a relationship, even if it's something that hurts you, because there's kind of emotion that's there. So make sure it's being expressed. Water relationships. When it comes to your uh, earth energy will keep you grounded, motivated, your resources here. I see that we are dealing with some kind of adversity, so it could be hard for things to kind of get those sun rays. But I like are there. There is protection. We just have to stay focused, keep moving towards it. You know, pinch your battles and go in the direction that's going to help you grow up, going to help you grow and elevate. And then when we do the air element, process your logic, how you express your open your heart up a little bit, be more loving and compassionate. Whatever you've gone through, whatever storms that are out there, you are protected. So you may know about them, you may be sympathetic, you may have gone through it, but I feel like you've been pushed away from it before, pushed away from it, protected from it, still allowed to love and have compassion towards other people and enjoy life despite what you've been through, experienced, seen, and or witnessed. So make sure that you focus on listening to your heart at the same time. Yes, it may, you may be overthought, you may have your own feelings, views of the situation, but make sure that you trust God at the end of the day. When it comes to your spirit, the spirit element, things around you are shifting and changing. Your also be going away, becoming more humble at this time because things are not what they seem to be. People are not what they seem to be. And I feel like spiritually, whatever it is you thought things were, it's you're finally starting to get clarity and understanding on how things actually are, and maybe even feeling a tad bit more because now you realize the blessings are feeling very blessed and chosen to be evolving spiritually with you are. Right? Make sure that you listen and that you speak. So when that chakra, so you can suddenly be said, so need to be expressed, where you need to be used. All right, you guys, I'll go ahead and hop off the end of my day. Internet, and it won't be this. If I tomorrow, I'll definitely be on Monday, maybe twice for the reads and even and then late night reads for us. Because our late nights, I know people have things going on. I try to get on later, but I'm gonna try to get on about 10:30. So we're not too late because I do have to go to the store on Tuesday. So I need my sleep. We'll go ahead and off here. And a big long key. Not